The kettenkrad, you'll have to forgive me. It's I didn't get a lot done the last couple days. I did get the started on the fender and getting the two little brackets on that holds up the fender, and that's pretty much where I stopped. Had a few little chores had to do around the house and a few other responsibilities, but anyway, we'll continue on with the kettenkrad today and tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get most of the parts on the top of the fender there, and probably get the wheel. I haven't decided if I want to put the wheel on or not. I probably won't. I mean, I'll have it assembled, but I'll probably just leave it off for painting purposes. But anyway, slowly but surely we will start getting the kettenkrad together. The bird of prey. I was going to take some liquid mask, wherever the there we go. I was going to take that. Basically, I was going to take a toothpick and dip a little bit and actually do the little squares on the thrusters, but I decided I'm not going to do that. It's a lot of work, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and paint it, and if I do get a little overspray, that's fine because you're not really going to see it. And then what I'll do is I'll just take a paintbrush and some either some thinner, because there's no paint on the outside of the thrusters, it's all on the end, and I'll just wipe it off, and then I'll just take a fine paintbrush and paint the basically the little square lines, and that'll be a whole lot easier and quicker, and basically I'll be ready to paint that. So what I'm going to do next is I gotta fix the seam right there with the back of Mr. Hobby Knife, wherever I put it. What I'll do is I'll just fix it like so, and basically put some more paint down on the base coat, and then what I want to do is after I finish the base coat, put the metallic gray on the thrusters and the hinges and wherever else I need to paint, and then I'll be ready to rock and roll on doing the basically multicolored panels. But I'm not going to do really light greens. It'll be more darker greens, and I'll just take some different shades of basically olive drabs and stuff like that, and just give it a little bit of color on it. But anyway, that's where I stand on that. Hopefully I can get some more done this weekend, because we like to paint on the weekends most of the time. Viper's going to be painted too as I paint the bird of prey. It just killed two birds with one stone. One reason I kind of had to do some chores here, I had to finish up a couple of other projects, but I had to make some molds real quick, and I wanted to fix the propellers, because I basically got to get this done by August, and I didn't want to procrastinate any longer, and I want to get this to him, because I try not to have people's stuff, not too long at the house here. Made new propellers. They are they're a little thick, and the reason I do it that way is I actually make a waste mold. I don't actually make a mold for propellers, because this is basically, I only had to make 4 pieces, and I didn't want to make a mold with one propeller, and that's basically making just a square box mold. And if you do propellers, I'd have to take a syringe and fill it with resin and fill it up and inject it to get the casting. So what I do on propellers is I just make one flat mold and basically make an indentation with the propeller, cast resin over it. It makes them a little thicker, but you can sand them down and get the pitch, and it's just easier that way, and it's just a little bit, it's a little more work, but it's better than me having a mold of a propeller for a toy plane that I'll probably never have never use again. So it's just easier that way. And I'll explain the mold here in just a minute, but not too bad. I just gotta, I don't have to paint or do anything, but I will trim down the props here just to get them they're just a little bit bigger, but that's just from the flash of the resin, and then he'll be able to sand them down and whatever he needs to do to fix this up. But anyway, that's I wanted to show everyone that real quick. They turn out pretty good. It's just it's a quick, easy way to do the mold, and I'll show everyone that in just a minute. But anyway, there's that. I want to show everyone that because I may not show. This may not be around anymore the next time you see it, because I got to put it in a spot so I remember to take it to the model meeting so I can give it back to the seasoned citizen modeler there. Female tank. I'll probably going to start painting that this weekend, so we'll continue on with that. The TVA, basically I'm playing with the tracks, trying to get the contour, and I got the 2 tracks here, which I basically try and just tack it on just to get the curve of the front and the back here. I want to take the bigger pieces and I want to start bending them like so, and that way once you get the curve you can get it on like that. And then I'm going to take liquid glue, and once I start this and get the track on, I'm basically going to coat it, and it's just going to be one big liquid cement coated track. And then once that dries in about 2 or 3 days, and then be ready to proceed on. But anyway, I'm at the track stage, and this is always the part that I don't care, is the curve part. But once you get that, and it's smooth sailing after that. So anyway, that's where I stand on the TV8. Warhammer, that's weekend project, so we'll get him painted this weekend. We'll get some additional colors on him. Decal car. Well, you can tell I've been doing that for a long time. The Roadrunner. I did get the decal on the hood here. I did rob 2 little black decals strips to do the side right through here, and basically I'm down to I got to paint the side lights, and then put on additional, like you see, Roadrunner decals and some little odd ones. There's little number ones, which where did I see that at? Right there. We'll we got to cut them out and put them right dead center on the hood, and then I'll try to finish this up this weekend. So if not, we'll be really close to finishing it up. But anyway, that's where I stand on it. But one thing, I kind of took a little break from model building here. I wanted to I had to make some molds, and I had to make some cheap molds, and Star Trek Beyond's coming out this Friday, and I wanted to make the refit / Enterprise A, spoiler warning here, for the JJ prize. And I finished the pylons, and basically it's all out of laminated styrene. I got to do a little scribing just to put a few little things on there. But anyway, if you notice the JJ prize, how the struts go that way, but on the refit and the Beyond one, it goes that way. So I wanted to do that'll be 4 pieces. So we'll vacuum form that. I did them straight. It should be a little bit curved, but you'll have to once they're vacuum formed, you can put you a metal brace in there, and you can actually get the curve and glue it on, and your nacelles will be perfect on there. But one thing on the waist mold, I had to redo the neck. If you look at the JJ Prize neck, it's real thick, but on the Beyond neck, it's actually it's skinnier, and they cut out the whole front here, and they cut out the back, and they actually made it skinnier, but that's not really an issue. I made mine just so I can make a plug out of it. I cut it down, and I cut both sides, and now I got to sand. But on the mold, you need to make a waist mold, and instead of using silicone and making one mold for one-time use, and because I actually got totes of one-time use molds, and this is my Viper sock mold, which I only needed it one time just to make a vacuum form of it. But anyway, to make a very cheap mold, silicone wise, you need silicone caulk, and you need cornstarch and a little bit of baby oil. Mix about a gumball of silicone and keep adding cornstarch in there. And once it gets non-tacky, and the baby oil helps smooth it out just a little bit and keeps the stickiness down. And once you get that, it's basically you're making mold putty, and then you just flatten it out, put your part in there, smooth it, put your part in, and once it cures, you can make 1 or 2 copies. It's not the best. It's a little grainy on some things if you don't really sit there and knead it, but for what I want, I always use it just to make just to get the basic shape of something, because I pretty much sand everything down, and I will add the detail myself. I got to finish sanding the rest of this down, get it smooth so it can be vacuum formed with a new neck, and then I'll add probably a little bit of detail on it from the kit here. But I didn't want to take the kit off the tree. I've been trying to save my kit because I only got one, which I always like to have 2, but at the time, it was the only way to get one, because it was the only way to get the JJ prize from overseas. So price wise, trying to save a few little dollars on it. But anyway, it's a real easy, it's just a quick, easy way to make mold putty. You really can't make a production run mold of it. I mean, it's not advisable. I mean, I'm not saying you can't, but I just needed to make a quick, easy, simple mold just to get it off the for me to make a variant of it. But anyway, that's what I've done so far. I did take a couple days, wanted to get that accomplished, because I want to get that vacuum formed, and so I can get that out there and be at the bradhairproductions.com in the store section probably in a week or 2. So hopefully I'll have it in about a week. That's what I'm planning. But anyway, that's what I've been doing on these hot dog days of summer. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. We are doing the Beyond Refit / Enterprise A conversion. Decal duty continues on the Roadrunner. Made some props for the PBY, PBM. Got to finish painting the bird of prey, and slowly but surely you're getting piece by piece on the kettenkrad. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.